I spent 20 years as a senior manager in the NHS, the health service in the UK. So my symptoms started while I was training and working as a senior manager, and they really developed over quite a number of years until I got to the point where I developed fatigue, anxiety, depression. To start with, I didn't really acknowledge that there was a problem. I was kind of determined to keep going. I was a bit of a perfectionist. I was juggling a lot of things in life, but it finally got to a point where, if I look back with hindsight now, I can see there was a pattern developing for quite some time. It was like fatigue. I used to run 10 kilometers on a Friday night with friends, and I got to the point where I just couldn't do it physically. I was just going for a walk, for example. My lifestyle at the weekend had changed. I couldn't climb mountains anymore. I was struggling to race my bike, things like that. All the kind of physical signs of energy not being right. Mm-hmm. But at the same time as fatigue, I was developing mental health symptoms, which at the time, I kind of, probably partly due to stigma, kind of tried to park to one side. And I was very focused on the fatigue element, which I understand now that the two are really, really related, that brain energy and physical energy really is the same thing. But back then I was kind of focusing on the fatigue, which, to be honest, was probably, the best thing that could have happened to me, because that is how I found the ketogenic diet, which is part of my story.